As a furniture maker, finishing is very much part of my trade, and in some cases getting a finish comparable to a Rolls-Royce. Well, a few years ago I restored the bodywork of a 1927 Phantom II and put on several coats of paint by hand, and I restored the car to its former glory. But no, I'm not a rich furniture maker living in a stately home, although there are a few of those about, but I was asked by the owner of this Rolls-Royce to help out. My everyday car is slightly more modest. It's a smart car. Living where I do on a steep and narrow hill, other drivers constantly crash into my cherished car when they pull in and then take their foot off the brake, bang, and then they drive off quickly, leaving me to sort out the mess. So I'm reluctant to replace the wings, as it happens so often that I think my best shot is to repair it myself. Now, whilst polycarbonate wings flex before they break, this type of plastic is not ideal for repairing, as fiberglass doesn't want to stick to it. So I've used a little improvisation. First, I drill the holes along the fracture lines. Take care to keep your fingers safe. I once drilled into my thumb with a 1/2-inch bit when supporting the bodywork from behind when I built this GTM kit car. After the holes are drilled, masking tape is applied to pull the wing back into shape and to bridge the large hole from behind. Next, I very carefully applied some body filler. I had some chemical metal to hand, and that dries really quickly in about 5 minutes. I carefully created a thin wall onto which to build the stronger fiberglass mat once cured. Then I did a little light grinding away with my cordless grinder to key up the surface and taper it all to give the subsequent filler the depth it needed to achieve the original contour of the wing. Then I did a little bit more drilling because it's the drilling that acts as a key between the fiberglass on the front of the wing and behind the wing. This is very important. Now bear in mind that this is a temporary repair before I can afford to live in my stately home, where other careless drivers won't bash into my parked car. Then I filled the holes and the keyed up surface with fiberglass, and before the resin had completely cured, I applied the reinforcing glass tape and polyester resin to the underside of the wing. This is where the bulk of the strength is. A little sanding up with aluminium oxide paper on a block and also forming with a little palm sander got me a reasonably smooth surface in no time. So accuracy has to be taken when you're actually applying the filler. If you put too much filler on, it will take a long time to sand it off. Now, I'll probably whack a bit of red spray paint onto this, but what I've shown here is a basic method of doing a fairly quick repair. This took me no more than a couple of hours, and that included filming. If you want the Rolls-Royce finish, then, well, I guess you'll have to buy the Rolls-Royce. Thanks for watching.